No music in the title screen. This is starting off real good. You know what's odd? They actually had music in the Wii Channel title screen though. After spending a few hours playing my last game, Disney Princess Enchanted Journey, I needed something to get my aggressions out on. And Target Terror kinda did the trick. The game is a port of an arcade game of the same name. I don't know how different it is from the arcade game because like most normal people, I haven't stepped foot in an arcade since the 80s. The story is about a terrorist group who has cloned an army of suicidal, gun-crazy maniacs who take over a few random places. The graphics were fantastic if it were 1988, but since my calendar says 2008, I find it a little odd that they would release a game that looks this cheesy. I don't have any problem with using real people as characters. My problem with the game is that it hasn't improved on what Lethal Enforcers did in the 90s, and that's just sad. The game is very violent and it has a lot of blood, but the option is available to tone it down if you can't stand pixelated blood. Just like Lethal Enforcers, there's a bunch of enemies to kill. Some levels have over 200 enemies in it. Most of them will at least try to avoid your bullets, but once in a while some will just try and kill you up and close. There are innocent characters you aren't supposed to shoot, but I say if you're stupid enough to be strolling around totally oblivious in a gunfight, then you deserve to get a cap in your ass. But they do penalize you if you do shoot them, so you really shouldn't. Some of the innocent characters are army men who are supposed to be helping you, but they're just useless. They look lost and they shoot in every direction. The game is really hard. They let you turn down the difficulty level, but there are times when the enemies would come at you 6 at a time, and there was no way to avoid some of their hits. They would give you credits to continue the fight, which keeps up with the arcade feel of the game. The controls itself were okay. They would miss their intended target about 10% of the time, but since you have unlimited ammo, it wasn't a deal breaker. Like normal arcade shooters, once your gun is empty of bullets, you'll have to move your aim off the screen to reload. They also give you different kinds of guns to up the carnage. Some of my favorites were the lightning gun and the freeze gun. They also give you the option of using the Wii Zapper. Great! The game's not hard enough. They want to cripple you with that awful piece of shit. There are 9 different scenarios to play, and if you can survive them all, you can unlock a final one. There were also secrets to find in the game. If you can uncover the hidden objective in the scenario you're playing, you'll be treated to a very lame minigame. As my regular viewers may know, I don't like shooters, but something odd came over me while I was playing this game. I started to enjoy it. I still sucked at the game, don't get me wrong, but I really wanted to keep going because I wanted to see all the missions. So the question is, would I recommend it? Currently the game is $40, and that's way overpriced for this type of game. If you can ever find this game for $15, I'd say it was worth it. But if you're an old school shooter fan, this game is worth a rent, but not a buy.